English.
Welcome to the show, everybody.
Hi, everyone. I'm Kristen Joe.
And I'm Cameron Word.
Well, today is a time to get our exercise in, to get more fit.
Yeah.
And I know that you've been working on your mobility and flexibility.
Yes.
Good for you, Cameron.
Yeah. I don't want to get too stiff, while I'm still kind of young.
Yeah.
Make sure my body stays flexible.
Very good. I think that's important for men, especially men, because they don't really focus on that. They're all about muscle.
Of course, muscle strength is important.
Sure.
But you also got to be able to climb upstairs.
Oh, yeah.
You got to have that flexibility to move your joints.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So this month we are focusing on resistance bands. And there is something on top of my list that I've been wanting to buy, but it's a bit pricey, so I'm waiting. But it's a band that has a bar attached to it and a metal plate at the bottom. So you stand on the plate and you kind of lift it like you're lifting weights.
I see. Well, okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. But I don't think you need a special thing. I've seen people use resistance bands.
Like that? Without a metal plate?
And they just find a bar or a broomstick and they wrap the band around.
Oh,
I'll
that's
show
smart.
you pictures later, Kristen.
That's smart.
I'll show you pictures.
I could do a cheaper alternative.
Yeah.
Okay.
DIY.
Alrighty. So, the subtitle is, "Oh, that's cool." Okay, so we'll see what's cool about today's dialogue in just a bit. If you something, especially work your butt off, B-U-T-T, and then off, how are you working?
You do a lot of it until you are so tired.
Okay.
You often can't do anymore.
All right. And coupled, like a couple, couple, right? But as a verb, coupled with something.
So this means to be paired with something, to be put together.
All right. And lastly, stick to something.
Stick to something means to continue to do something even when it gets difficult.
All right, very good. Let's go ahead and listen to our fitness dialogue.
Thanks for lending me a couple of bands. I've been working my butt off with them for a week.
That's great. Let me show you the latest thing I've added to my workout routine.
Ah, that's cool. It's a strength band coupled with a metal plate that you stand on.
It's more comfortable than standing on the bands.
Well, I'm probably not ready for that yet, but I'm definitely going to stick to the bands.
As long as you stay consistent, you'll see great results.
Okay, please join us on page 98. Resistance bands. Oh, that's cool. Let's see what's cool. Layla says, "Thanks for lending me a couple of bands. I've been working my butt off with them for a week." Okay, so if you've been working your butt off with these resistance bands, what have you been doing?
You've been working out a lot. So to do something your butt off means to do a lot of it. You can sing your butt off.
Oh,
you can study your butt off. Just means you're doing a whole lot of it.
Yeah.
Like you're reaching your maximum limit.
Right.
Now, specifically with fitness and exercise, sometimes you will see this "my butt off" as something of a pun. A play on words.
Okay, like?
Because often you're trying to lose weight.
Uh-huh.
So if you're going to run your butt off, maybe you're running really hard, but you're also trying to lose some weight on your butt.
Got it.
Right?
Okay. That's cute.
So you'll see it in that way sometimes. But here I think Layla just means she's working out really hard with them.
That's right. And it is informal, this expression. So not offensive in any way. It's just neutral. I've been working really... And at the office, you could be literally working your butt off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wouldn't say this to, the King of England, The president.
CEO.
Yeah. It's not offensive so much.
But it is informal.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. So, you could probably say it to your coworker, but maybe not to the CEO.
Right, exactly.
All right. What does Ashley say?
That's great. Let me show you the latest thing I've added to my workout routine.
Okay, so Ashley's like, okay, I've got something else up my sleeve. And Layla says, oh, that's cool. It's a strength band coupled with a metal plate that you stand on. Okay, so you have the resistance band, and it's coupled with a metal plate at the bottom.
Yes.
Okay, so coupled with.
So coupled with, of course, we know couple or couple, right?
Yeah.
Couple look, for example. Couple ring.
Yes.
So couple meaning two. In this case, you're saying that you put the strength band and the metal plate together. Right? So by coupling it, you put them into a group of two.
Okay. All right. So basically, it is not just working with the resistance band alone, but now you have a metal plate that you can stand on.
Yes.
And kind of like lift the band. Okay. So then Ashley says it's more comfortable than standing on the bands.
Yeah.
So this metal plate, you can stand on the bands, but the metal plate makes it more comfortable. It's more even, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. It looks good.
Yeah.
Okay. What does Layla say?
Well, I'm probably not ready for that yet, but I'm definitely going to stick to the bands.
Okay, now remember, Ashley has been using resistance bands for a long time. Layla just got started this month.
Yes.
So that's why she says, oh, I'm not ready for that yet. Looks a little too intense. And I'm just going to stick to my bands.
Yes, so here, stick to means to continue to do something. Ashley gave another option. You know, there's a metal plate you can stand on. Layla's saying, nah, I don't need the metal plate. I will continue to do what I have been doing, which is just using the bands.
Yeah, and isn't it true that when someone asks you, hey, you want to try something new? Or do you want to try this food? And then the other person's like, no thanks.
No thanks.
I'll stick to my salad.
Yeah.
It's that feeling of like, no. I want to just do what I do.
Right.
Most of the time.
Yeah. And we can even say this adding the phrase, what I know. Stick to what I know.
Oh, yes.
Right? Do you want to try a new food? No. I'll just stick to what I know.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And sometimes it's because you don't want the adventure.
Yeah.
You just want to stay in your comfortable zone.
Yeah, you just want to be comfortable and you like familiar things.
Yes. Sometimes, though, it's a good thing because there's a temptation to try something new. Maybe food isn't a great example with this, but let's say you're running a business and you have one product that is doing really well. And you're saying, I did this product well. Let's try a new product.
Yeah.
Sometimes that can be good. Sometimes that's bad for your business.
Yeah, that's how you get bankrupt.
Right. Sometimes you need to stick to what you know.
That's right.
Continue to do the things you are already doing well so that you can continue to succeed.
It is so interesting, and that is so true. You see so many people who are in business, their own business, and they're doing really well with what they have. But instead of sticking to that, they're like, oh, another idea.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful.
We call that shiny object syndrome.
Ooh, there's a name.
Yeah, you get bored with what you're doing, so you try and go to the next shiny object.
Oh my gosh, that's so true. Okay, so Ashley says, as long as you stay consistent, you'll see great results. Okay, as long as you. You're giving the basic minimum requirement. You only need to do this. Okay.
Ashley's saying, you just have to be consistent.
Okay, so to be consistent, consistent, means that just do it like that continually.
Over and over.
Over and over.
You're repeating it over and over.
Yeah.
And through that repetition, you will see the progress.
Yeah, that's right. Sometimes even in language learning.
Yeah.
Consistency is absolutely vital.
Yeah, sometimes it's not about how hard or how difficult, how much you push yourself.
Yeah.
It's often about, did you do it every day for 365 days?
That's right.
Yeah.
For 10,000 hours.
For 10,000 hours,
okay.
yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and listen to that one more time.
Thanks for lending me a couple of bands. I've been working my butt off with them for a week.
That's great. Let me show you the latest thing I've added to my workout routine.
Ah, that's cool. It's a strength band coupled with a metal plate that you stand on.
It's more comfortable than standing on the bands.
Well, I'm probably not ready for that yet, but I'm definitely going to stick to the bands.
As long as you stay consistent, you'll see great results.
It's time for Power Note. We're on pages 100 and 101. Okay, so if you do something your butt off, it means that you do a lot of it. You put a lot of effort into it. I worked my butt off to meet the deadline.
And it's a good thing you did. The boss is really happy with you.
Yeah. I think that this one, work your butt off, is probably the most commonly used.
Yeah. Worked your butt off. Yeah, I would say.
Yeah, worked.
Anything, honestly, difficult, often physically, I cleaned my butt off. Like you just completely cleaned your house up.
Yeah.
Maybe you could do that.
You could, but even that, yeah. But here's the thing. Usually it's like, oh, I worked my butt off today cleaning my house.
Yes.
That sounds actually more acceptable. Yeah. Right.
In sports, you can say you played your butt off.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you. The coach comes out. I'm proud of you today, guys.
You guys.
You played your butts off.
Yeah.
And it showed. We won the game.
Wow, Coach Cameron.
Coach Cam. Coach Word.
Sounds very convincing. All right. You could also laugh your butt off. So, I laughed my butt off at the movie. Yes.
Yeah. You're laughing so hard.
Yeah.
Your butt falls off.
Yeah. I mean, our butts fall off a few times here at Power English because we're always laughing.
Oh, yes.
Isn't that great? We laugh our butt offs. Yeah. But we have to be careful, you know. We don't want to do too much.
We can't be too much.
Yeah, that's right. Because a lot of our listeners are like, I don't understand why that's funny. I don't get it. So we have to share the humor together.
Yeah. You know how, like, sometimes you get footnotes? Like, if you're reading a comic, it'll have, like, a star, and then it'll, like, explain what they're talking about at the bottom.
Right.
I feel like our show needs that sound.
Well, yeah. We need to give background information.
Yeah, some extra notes.
Okay. But in this case, we want everyone to laugh their butts off.
Yes.
Laughter is a good thing. Okay, coupled with something means to be put together, paired together. Why are Korean products so good?
When you couple great design with high quality, you get great products.
There you go. Yeah, that's why we've got like K-beauty, K everything.
It's true.
Yeah.
Because if we're talking on a country level, some countries have great design, but the quality is awful.
Yeah.
And then other countries, they have great quality, but it looks so bad.
Right. So you gotta have that perfect combination.
Yeah.
You gotta couple it, right, with high quality and also good ingredients.
Yeah.
I mean, design.
Good design.
Yeah, that's right. When these two elements are coupled with each other, you create an explosive. Think of chemistry.
Yes.
Right? You do those equations, and then you get something magical.
Yeah, isn't there you can put soda, cola, with that mint flavored candy?
Yes.
And you couple them together, and they make the bottle explode?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. That's like chemistry at work. Yeah, coupling things together. And I'm sure that's what our scientists and researchers work on. Like, how do we couple things together to make something new? Okay. And one good thing is that Cameron and Kristen We're coupled together for Power English.
Yeah, two people put us together.
It was a pair.
And made a show.
There you go.
Yep.
All right. Stick to something means to continue doing something or following something strictly. Let's see. Maybe we should change our vacation itinerary.
Let's stick to the original plan.
Okay.
So let's not change anything.
Let's not change it. Stick to your diet and you'll lose weight.
That's true. Honestly, that's the hardest part. Sticking to your diet.
And sometimes sticking to your diet, also we say, stick to the basics. We hear this a lot, meaning don't try anything fancy. Just keep it simple.
What about sticking to your promises? Sticking to your word.
Yes, that means to keep your promise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You promise to do something, and you're not going to try to back out of it.
That's right.
You're going to do what you said you're going to do.
That's right. So depending on the context, it can mean like you just want to continue what was the original. Oftentimes, it's like, we're going to stick to the original plan. Now, I'm going to stick to this. I don't want something new. This is very commonly used in this context. But also, like you said, stick to your word.
Yeah. Or you can also stick to the script, which we don't do. When you are on a show, there is usually a script or an outline. There is a plan that you receive. If you stick to the script, you do what is written exactly.
One of my listeners sent me a DM on Instagram, and she asked, or he asked, do you have a script for the conversation between you and Cameron? And I said, I'm sorry, we just have a book. There is no script.
Yes, we have of course, the Power English book with the dialogues in it, but any of the conversation between Kristen and me is all ad-lib.
Oh, no script.
All ad-lib,
No script. Okay. As long as you is our power pattern.
Yes, this means these are the minimum requirements to achieve success.
Okay. As long as you promise to pay me back, I'll lend you money.
So
this is my condition.
As long as you study every day, you'll do well in class.
That's right. As long as you listen to Power English every day, your English will improve.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. Sometimes it takes a little time, but hang in there.
Gotta stick to it.
You gotta stick to it, and also be consistent, which is our power vocab. Boy, we're using all of our words today. Okay, consistency is everything. Do check out the definition on page 102, and please stop by
Audio Ohakdan.
All right, and subscribe for a very small fee, and you have so many programs that you can listen to. Thank you so much for studying with us today, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.